Forever. Dog.
Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw. Race Chaser. Woo-hoo. Race Chaser. Yeehaw.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
And welcome back to Race Chaser. Classique. A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
My name's Alaska. What is yours?
Hello, I'm Willam.
Hello.
Can I get an amen?
Man.
How long did Jinx hold that note, you think? Jinx holds this, probably 16 to 24 bar note, I feel like.
I think it was longer in real life than what they even showed because there isn't enough time in an episode of television. She really pulled that out, and it cut to us all giving her cutting eyes.
Yeah.
Mad.
Mad, pressed, like an iron.
Hoes stay mad.
Well, some hoes probably still are mad about last week with Lanesha going home because she's one of the legendary beauties of this show's franchise, and Detox
Truly.
sent her backing after a little bit of jaw wagging for Take Me Home, which is not a Blair Sinclair song. It is a Cher song.
Right. Good to know.
The only reason that history is the way it is and Alyssa wasn't in the bottom was because of immunity and
Right.
After her belly flop during Snatch Game, and Jinx slayed. She gave it a character like she always does. She did her little Edie.
She pulled out her arsenal of characters. She did what she does best.
Yeah, and which brings us to Lanesha's lovely lipstick message,
Which says Latino shade. Which is funny. Instead of all tea, all shade, no tea, no shade.
Latino shade. Yeah, that's so
Right.
funny.
She says, it was a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you for friendship. XOXO, kisses and hugs, Lanesha Sparks. Always classy, always lovely.
Why the fuck hasn't she been on All Stars? There's been 4 different All Star cycles. I think she won at least one challenge while she was there, right? She didn't win that first one with the outfit, but she should have.
Right. It was really, really close.
It was Roxy or her, I think. And then the second one, I feel like she might have won something. Did she win?
It's almost as though I wish there was a podcast where people covered this so we could know. I'm going to look
Maybe
it
one day.
up.
Yeah,
maybe one day.
It must be on Wikipedia, right?
Wikipedia.
Somebody suggested that Sibling Rivalry and Race Chaser do our next live stream as a trivia contest about Drag Race because Bob thinks he will win, yet he couldn't even name that Strong Enough was a Cher song.
Well, that's the thing, though. Bob will absolutely win.
I don't know about that because, I mean, he should know Blair St. Clair's catalog back and forth.
Wow.
And he didn't. And he also didn't know when him and Peppermint didn't know when Jesus Say Yes. I don't know how the one white person on the team knew it. But that was probably me singing, though, too. I was probably bad at it.
Lanesha won episode 2, which was the lip sync, the untucked lip sync extravaganza.
Oh, that's
Tyra.
where she was, in the red wig. It's kind of shocking that there's been 4 cycles of All Stars, which means about at least 40 something girls, and they haven't called her.
I think it would be great, and I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of her. Now, as we're going
De-dragging.
over, we're getting out of drag. Jinx is like, "Well, I won, everybody, I won." And then Roxy's like, "Well, what about Tamar.com?" And we are not allowing Jinx to relish in her victory, so it seems.
Yeah, I mean, the moments that they show, but you know what? The bitch was tired anyway. She needed a nap. And, the editing was perfect at the beginning of this because she says, these girls don't see me as a threat. And then cut to her literally snoozing. What a misdirect for the season. But, wonderful television Wonderful.
We have to be so grateful to Jinx for being a producer on this season. She really is crushing it.
Honestly, Jinx and Coco did that.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, the next day we walk into the workroom with the cries, the all too familiar cries of
Rolaska tugs. And then Jinx says, Jinx. And then Jade goes, and Jade? This is the thing about a reality show. It really is the contest of who's the loudest and most obnoxious. It really just is.
Yeah,
Don't you think?
It definitely can be. But also you don't have to be obnoxious you don't have to be loud to be obnoxious. Like, I mean, Rebecca Glasscock didn't say much, but like all the girls fucking hated her.
I'm not ready. I hate being rushed.
I hate being rushed.
Don't rush me.
Don't rush me. Come in with a half wig and a hat.
Rebecca, do you want to
fix your wig?
There's a lot of the front showing. She was trying to do a leave out. Leave her alone. Leave out.
Leave alone the leave out.
There's 8 divas left, and we get a video message from RuPaul which says, "My queens, a ladyboy needs to give until it hurts."
Well,
so whether, oh my God, I'm so sorry, my TV just randomly came on. I'm sorry.
What kind of frat house are you living in?
You know.
Are you living in the Fraternity X house?
When it comes to professionalism, only the finest. I'm using a pop filter made out of pink duct tape and pantyhose. And
I thought that was a diaphragm.
No,
my bad. Or you were making at-home cashew milk.
It's the Today Sponge. And I believe this podcast is sponge-worthy. Well, I'm there. I do. I believe it.
Oh. So this message finishes us off by saying, so whether you're saving the whales or saving face, America's next drag superstar needs to get by with a little help from her friends. With benefits.
What does it mean?
This means... Oh, look who it is! She'll explain it, I bet. How nice of her.
Oh, I hope she illuminates this for
hello,
us.
RuPaul. Hello.
This is, RuPaul tells us that throughout her career, she has had to do drag in all sorts of environments, sometimes in a power outage, sometimes in complete darkness.
Sometimes with someone else painting her. Sorry, most of the time, not some of the times. Sorry, my bad.
You know, that one time the lights completely went out and she said, Raven, get in here.
Raven, send a Raven. The queens have to basically do their makeup in the dark, and then they're given hats to cover them as veils, which are not cute hats. They're not good hats.
I'm a safety pin girl, but the art department fully just left the safety pins really, really visible on the underside of these hats.
This is messy millinery. All I saw was messy millinery.
Raja would be abhorred. She would not be okay.
Yeah, not at all. So you are the only one that went for a purposely bad look, or was that your daywalk face?
This is the lesson that I took from Manila Luzon, who said, never try to win the mini challenges because it usually is just a handicap to you. Like, it usually just is a disadvantage. So just have fun with it.
Is that why she hasn't won the show either after 3 times, or...
I don't know, maybe she's applying that to main challenges as well. Min is animains.
What can you tell me about the experience in the dark? They show some Fumbleisha, and was it dangerous? Did they let you get to the mirrors before they shut the lights off? What was the tea with this? Give us a little backstory, please.
Well, it was completely dark. They shut off all the lights. Of course, your eyes kind of adjust. But I think the main thing was, like, we weren't using mirrors. So really, we could have done it with the lights on, but without mirrors, you can't really tell what you're doing. But we could see, like, we could kind of get a sense of what we were reaching for and picking up because your eyes adjust in the darkness. But it was cool being in the workroom with all the lights off. I thought it was really cool.
Nice. Well, Detox looks amazing.
She does. She just puts it where it goes, and she's...
Little pop of color underneath. I've seen her do her 10-minute face, and her 10-minute face is great because she's got great skin. So instantly when you put on any color or dark, her skin is like white, clear. So it just pops. She did a
Right.
light lip because it's not like she needs a lip liner. She just puts on a little gloss and she's good to go.
Yeah. The lips are lined.
Roxy's is effective, but not as clean as
From
one would.
From stage, it might
Effective.
work. I mean,
Effective.
if she put on a big, jumbo wig, I think it could work.
No, she
But
kept
it
spinning fast enough.
is it's heavy. It's heavy on the black. Coco.
Speaking of,
I think she looked bad. Big
There's
Dipper
there's
wrote
a-
on the
there's
outline,
heavy on the black
Coco's
on
is
Coco, too.
bad.
Coco's is bad. Like she mixes her powders. I think like a little bit of this, little bit of that to get her perfect shade normally. And I don't.
Detox says,
How you gonna mix your powders, Miss Coco?
Detox, don't do that right now.
See, there later in the episode, there's a little bit of like a little bit of tension between Coco and Detox, and
Dynamic tension. Huh?
and this is kind of starting it out with just throwing in a little gentle rib. How you gonna mix your powders, Miss Coco? But the stunt that you pull, I'm surprised that you didn't win. But
Well,
they already
you
knew
know.
you weren't going to win this season, so they probably were just like, let's give it to Detox.
Oh wow.
And she
I
won the
did what I
challenge.
do best. I put a character on it. I put a
Mhm.
twist on it. But yeah, I was like, this is the time to have fun. But my eyes looked pretty good. I was pretty proud of those.
Yeah, pretty proud of yourself, huh?
Looked
Pretty proud of
very
yourself.
very
Chill's
proud of
too
yourself.
spicy. God damn it,
Real
we're taking a
proud.
break.
Like one of the big Los Angeles
Angeles City
podcasting girls. With the holiday season right around the corner, we're all getting into the spirit by indulging in the sights and sounds and scents of the season.
And we've talked about all the native deodorant scents, and their seasonal offerings are around now. So I got excited to update my native collection to the Sugar Cookie Holiday Scent.
Ooh, listen here, Sugar Cookie. Now, Sugar Cookie's great. I also like the vanilla and chai, which is
Ooh, yeah.
outstanding.
Do not forget about the classic candy cane scent. Shout out to Candy Cane in Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yes. Now, do they have a Candace Cane scent? Because I would also like that. Native is the perfect addition to your daily routine this holiday season.
And as for mentioned, the Candace Cane scent smells like pirouettes and blonde hair. The native deodorants don't just block odor better, they're made better. Native has ingredients you've heard of like coconut oil and shea butter. It's also vegan and never tested on animals. And Native never uses potentially harmful ingredients like aluminum, parabens, sulfates, talc, or bad drag.
That's right. Their Candy Cane gift set, which is available starting this week and only lasts through January, makes for a great gift option, and all Native products are great stocking stuffers for everyone on your list.
Native is risk-free to try. Every product comes with free shipping within the U.S., plus free 30 days returns and exchanges. And you can see why so many people love Native and check out 14,000 five-star reviews, too.
That's right. Oh, and do you know?
Do you
Do
know?
they know? Do you know how I found out about these special holiday offerings?
How?
The Native newsletter, of course.
Oh, Native News, yeah.
It's just fun little updates about new scents and deals they have for Native customers.
You should check out Giving the Gift of Native this season by going to nativedeo.com/chaser or use promo code CHASER at checkout and get 20% off your first order.
Make sure you order before December 7th to get your products in time for Xmas. That's nativedeo.com/chaser.
Chaser.
Or use promo code CHASER.
Chaser.
Can I get a vanilla and chai chaser? Let's talk about BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals?
You know damn well that with the holidays approaching, you wearing brown hair all of season 5 and the political landscape, there are a lot of stressors in my life right now. So Why don't you tell them about the online therapy that we come to love?
You know that I love to tell you all about online therapy. So it's time to talk about
BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is a great resource, especially right now. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist.
There's a big old range of expertise available at BetterHelp, which may not be locally available in person wherever you live your life.
And you'll get timely and thoughtful responses from your counselor. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to leave your house or sit in a stuffy, germ-filled waiting room.
BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed, and it's more affordable than traditional offline counseling.
You can read their testimonials that are posted there daily at betterhelp.com/reviews. These testimonials are really great because you can hear how real people feel about the services that are offered by BetterHelp.
Here's one of the reviews now. My therapist is a fantastic counselor. She is not afraid to ask the tough questions and really get to the root of the issue. She's very intuitive and observant and is a great listener. She's helped me a great deal and I love working with her. So, I mean, that's a ringing endorsement. If you want to get some help, you can visit betterhelp.com/drag. That's better, HELP, and you can join the over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states.
Special offer for Race Chaser listeners. You can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/drag.
That's betterhelp.com/drag for 10% off your first month. Detox wins the illustrious mini challenge because, honey,
it's what she does.
When the bones are bones are good,
the paint don't matter.
That part.
The pump is misconstrued. I think she used glue in that matter.
Insofar as this maxi challenge, the Queens will be writing and recording the newest supergroup inspirational song, Can I Get an Amen? Detox just gets to decide the teams to write the lyrics to the song.
Yeah. What's your favorite supergroup?
Little Mix, of course.
I don't know if they are a super group, but they're not a supergroup.
What's a supergroup?
A supergroup is like Damn Yankees, who sang Can You Take Me High Enough? Or like,
does it have to be a certain amount of people to be a supergroup?
No, it's got to be people that were famous from other groups first. There was a group with, like Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I think a couple of them did a supergroup. Like when all the Live Aid people got together, that was kind of a supergroup.
I know my supergroup. It's the trio. Which is Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, and Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fucking super group.
That's a super group, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I think that this 80s Ladies Challenge is great, mainly because I finally found the sweatshirt that I lost in 2012 when Detox took it. Because when she's writing these lyrics, that is my navy blue sweatshirt with red stripes, and the bitch has it. That is mine.
And you have it officially.
She has it officially now.
She does. My gosh.
And funny enough, the jacket that you put on, the denim one with the studs and the rhinestones, that was also mine.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A Willam fashion show.
So you did that. I got that in Palm Springs with Vicky the day before Palm Springs Pride in like 2010 or 11, I think. So you didn't sign it out. You didn't use a sign out sheet. So I'll be sending an invoice.
No. Yes, please do. Ruby Fashion House.
How did this writing go? Was there anything there to base it off of? Did Lucien provide lyrics.com, or were you changing already in place lyrics?
this was really fun because they handed us all iPods with the like sample track on it. So it had RuPaul going, "Can I get an amen? Can I get an?" And he does the chorus, and then the verses kick in, and it was la 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 la,
Oh,
la
cool.
la la la. La 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 la, and then we wrote to that. So it was very I loved that, and I wonder, do they still do that? Did they do that on your season at all for like writing songs?
Our songwriting was, here is the lyric sheet with 3 verses. You get to change one of the verses, which is why Latrice
Right.
and I changed our first verse because we needed to like start off the song better, and we won.
I wear heels that hide in the moon.
Yeah, it's like the stupidest line ever. Like, who wanted to sing that?
Yeah.
So we did, and we won. But I would have loved that opportunity to have like the gibberish. Like, I watching Katy Perry record, she had something like that for Firework. Scooby Doo,
Really?
Yeah,
I love
it's in the
that.
documentary because DWV would always watch the documentary on Delta planes. We would all like be in the same row and we would start it at the same time, be like 3, 2, press.
Beep. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the good thing is I was usually already pressed the whole time I was in DWV. So
Honey, yes.
No.
Press.
you pressed juice 3.
So
so
Tivana. Press
Detox-
juice.
Detox gave the teams Rolaska Talks, Coco and Alyssa,
Of course.
and then Jade, Ivy, and Jinx.
Yeah.
Were there any surprises there?
No. I mean, I think it was very obvious. It was such a setup that it was going to be the Rolaska Talks, pushed to the max. We were really leaning into that trio of our own. And Coco and Alyssa, that's going to be Sparks. And then, Jade, Ivy, and Jinx were a great group as well. It shows us kind of looking like we're being conniving.
But if you think about it, Alyssa and Coco, when they teamed up last, Alyssa won the challenge and Coco was a big help to it. So like Detox, she could have been looked at as being shady, but she also could have been looked at as being stupid because last time they won. But that was also a dance challenge.
Right. And
Never mind.
I don't think that Coco was annoyed that she was with Alyssa so much as she was annoyed that they had to go first. Coco did not want to be the first up because singing is not her or Alyssa's main thing, and she felt
It's not
set
even
up.
their minor thing.
Right. And some of the notes were minor when they should have been major, but we'll get to that. But it shows Rolaska Talks, we're sort of listening through the track and we're like, well, we of course took the bridge because it is the best part. So if
Bridge
you
is
get to
always
choose,
the best, yeah.
Yes, it has the key change in it. And Detox is like, well, fuck it. We'll just put Coco and Alyssa first. Huh? Which, I mean, and then later Detox is like, I don't know. I did nothing malicious about it. So I don't know. It's
But somebody needed to go first, and there's only 3 people. So it's not like it was intentionally malicious. It's like being asked the question you don't want to ask. But every year when there's the question of who's going first, I think except for All Stars, it's been a discussion of somebody not wanting to, and that being a point. But,
Right.
It is what you make of it. And Rue coming through this walkthrough, she asked Coco and Alyssa to sing. And I don't know if
Sing
it's settled.
for me.
Is there a class action suit or anything that you guys brought against them for
What
this?
do you mean?
These notes are these. I don't know if this is singing or like. I mean, I've
They were
heard
trying.
Elaine Stritch sounds more mellifluous. Honestly,
I'm just screaming. Elaine, let's try it once more, except this time sung. Yeah, I mean, look, Alyssa, it's not her strong suit. Coco has an amazing singing voice. I think she just was just not feeling it, and so wasn't.
you think she wanted to
giving
lip sync
it.
again and win? You think
I
she's
don't
like, ooh,
think
I love
she
this song.
I don't think anyone wants to lip sync, but
I did. I asked to lip sync and they wouldn't let me.
hello, excuse me, someone's going off script.
Yeah, some people like lip syncing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Coco wanted to show off a little bit because, like, spoiler alert, wait till the end.
Right.
This lyric, lost and confused, I had to smile deep within when I realized that these women were men. It's like
there are script issues.
yeah.
with this song.
You know what? The book needs work.
The book does actually need work. The melody's okay.
The libretto is gorgeous, but the book, darling.
The melody's good, but no, it's sort of like telling the story of someone who breaks down on the side of the road and then stumbles into a gay bar and realizes that they're watching a drag show and this is uplifting to them.
Huh.
I don't know that fully came through, but you know, Ivy is a singer. Jinx is a damn singer. Jade is just gonna freestyle it.
Being unsure is the worst thing that you could do whenever you answer RuPaul, because she will see that insecurity and grab whatever is sharp and stab at it. And then twist, and then sign her name in the blood, because literally that's what she does.
Yeah.
But Jay does back it up with, "I'm going to show glamour on the runway this week," which
Jinx says she's going to show glamour on the runway because that's what she keeps getting asked for, and we'll see how that turns out. Now, as Burlesque Talks are writing our lyrics. One of the lyrics is, "If you can't get a gig, go buy yourself a lace front wig." And it cuts across the room to Coco and Alyssa saying, "Honey, that doesn't make any fucking sense because lace front wigs are expensive. So if you can't get a gig, how are you supposed to buy a lace front wig? It doesn't make sense."
like anything on Drag Race is linear. These girls really swore. They're like, "We're calling ASCAP right now. This is fucked." Their lyrics don't make sense. It's not allowed.
No, they did not. They did not.
How was it? Did they give you time? How much time did they give you to write and get ready? Was it like a 3-hour, 4-hour thing? And who was up first to record?
Yeah,
never mind, Coco.
I think it was a normal amount of time, which is like 3 hours. So you know, you have to you're really just rushed and thrown into it. And I borrowed clothes from literally everyone else.
I know. That was Detox's bathing suit.
Yep, it was all Detox.
Detox's jacket, which is my jacket.
Yeah.
Well, you looked wonderful. Your wig looked like your promo wig, kind of. Was it?
A little. I actually don't think so. I think this is the like dusty blonde, that very dusty. But I think that
Dusty Weftings.
This was a wig we got a lot of usage out of. Sharon wore it on Drag Race. I wore it a few times. I think I wear it at the very end again.
Honestly, this wig looks like it's at the very end.
The end of its rope.
It's time to turn it inside out and make a bump, gal.
Yeah.
So, the recording starts off kind of fraught because Coco doesn't seem calm, and she makes a little comment to Detox, and Detox fully hears her and says, "What now? What now? What now?"
Thanks, Detox. Wait, what? What? Oh, no, I just said thanks, Detox.
Yeah, Coco thought she could get slick, and Detox is not Detox will literally be that girl in Romeo and Michelle in a coma and wake up to say,
Yeah. She is.
She will.
And I think Coco went into this very defeated, and of course, they're sort of pulling this out of her a little bit more. Like, they tell Lucian to say, "Well, Coco, you're up first. That's a lot of pressure. You have to start us off."
Mm-hmm.
Which was already where her mind kind of was, and this took it even further. "No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. And she keeps hiding behind the wig. She does not want to be there. She does not want to do it. She's so mad.
She's not performing at all. She's just singing.
No.
And this is a performing challenge. Like, to even block her face with her headphones and then to be told, switch ears. Like, she's not performing at all. And Jade is kind of the same. I mean, most of these girls have probably never been in front of a microphone, let alone a pair of pantyhose on a fucking Nouveau ring. So, I understand they're nervous and everything, and Jade is looking down, reading the lyrics, and they're like, "You have to perform," and she seems out of her element a bit.
Yeah, she seems really, really nervous and really timid.
She was a kid. Like, this is not the Jade that I know now at all.
Oh, definitely.
No.
Jinx, the makeup department isn't, superb, but her singing is fantastic.
Oh, was that makeup? I thought it was paint by number. Ages 3 to 6.
Hate it, bitch.
Shit.
Your approximately applied makeup is it aided you.
Oh my god. She sings this amazing note.
The
and
long
then
note.
They cut to interview, which could be Roxy at any episode, to be fair, saying, I feel like Jinx is the weakest link. Because Roxy probably...
today.
Yeah.
I mean, not on today, Tina. She was killing it. We all knew it.
Well, I thought...
And it cut over to us looking real mad at her when she sings her long note.
Well, to be fair, that's Detox's work. When she smiles, she scares people, so she usually just keeps trying RBF, or she looks like Cesar Romero.
I'm not mad. I'm just pumped that way.
This is also the birth of the shiny sequenced gown.
There's so many nuggets in this episode.
Nuggets,
so
just
many.
peeking out to say hi.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, you run a tight ship, and you want your teammates not to joke around as much. You want to get them together.
Well, I was starting to feel the heat. I was starting to feel the heat at this point because I had
Were you in the kitchen, or?
I was deeply in the kitchen. I was in a group with Detox and Roxy, who had both won a challenge. I had not won a challenge. And I felt like I kept getting, like, overshadowed by them, or, like, they just kind of were just, like, joking around and, like, whatever. And I was, like, trying to stand out and trying to, like, do a good job. So I was feeling the pressure, for sure. It's so weird even saying I was feeling the pressure, because I feel like this was so long ago, and, like, I don't even feel like the same person. I feel like I'm watching a
you
character
were in, like,
on TV.
brown stacked hard fronts. Who were you?
I still wear those.
I don't know this, girl. I'm taking a break.
Often. Oh,
we'll be
you're
back
gonna
with
take a break?
Latrice Royale.
Okay, I will. Okay, we'll agree to take a break.
Well, hello, Fresh.
Are you getting fresh with me? Hello.
Hello, Fresh shops, plans, and delivers recipes and pre-measured ingredients so you can cook, eat, and enjoy at home or somebody else's house, I guess. It's America's #1 meal kit.
You have a really nice kitchen, so I'm coming over to your house.
Thanks,
yes.
Cal.
So
you got wigs in yours, bitch.
It's true. It's a great way to get dinner on the table in about 30 minutes or sometimes even less. HelloFresh offers more than 20 chef-crafted, delicious options every week to help you break out of your recipe rut. Try new things and make any night feel special.
And there's something for everyone, including low-calorie, vegetarian, and family-friendly recipes every week. Over 90% of ingredients are sourced directly from growers to ensure the freshest recipes are delivered to your door. And ingredients.
We love a fresh grower. HelloFresh's gourmet recipes, like their balsamic fig sirloin, are over 60% cheaper than an average meal out. So you can enjoy a restaurant-quality dinner for way less money, and we all like to save a little bit of dollars. So,
These meal kits come to your door with contactless delivery, which eliminates the stressful trip to the grocery store, and the packaging HelloFresh uses to ship your food is almost entirely made from recyclable and or already recycled content, which makes HelloFresh's carbon footprint 25% lower than the store-bought grocery-made meals that you would make.
I love that. And the pre-portioned ingredients mean there's less prep for you and less food waste. I hate having to throw out produce or spoiled food, and this completely eliminates that. And the recipes are easy to follow with simple steps and even pictures to guide you along your journey of cooking.
I mean, you could just, like, sweep the spoiled produce and food off the stage after you're done. But I personally enjoyed the balsamic fig sirloin a lot. It was delicious.
Yes.
The girl, I love a figgy pudding, a figgy steak. Girl,
yes.
Stick a fig in her. I was
love,
like, yes, fig.
Fig is amazing. And I don't eat meat, but I secretly love the smell of it. So,
ooh, yeah, who doesn't like bacon cooking?
I love the smell of chicken and, like, sirloin. Oh my gosh,
I love the smell of
these. I kind of like the smell.
Yeah.
They also have this balsamic tomato parmesan risotto with basil oil and zucchini. And I have to tell you, I love risotto. I'm a risotto connoisseur.
You're a risotto hoe.
Because a lot of places, like if I'm, when I used to be on tour or whatever, a lot of places, the only vegetarian thing they have on the menu is risotto. And I tell you, this balsamic tomato parmesan risotto with basil oil and zucchini is ding! It's a yes for me.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, with HelloFresh, you can set up a subscription service so your meals, like the balsamic tomato parmesan risotto with basil oil and zucchini, can come straight to your door week after week just when you need them. And you can easily change your delivery days or food preferences and skip a week whenever you need. You can add proteins or like extra garlic bread or like extra little things to your delivery just to keep the fridge stocked too.
That's right. HelloFresh is committed to donating meals to those in need as well. So far in 2020, they have donated, get this, 3.5 million meals.
Snaps for the queens.
Right. And if you want to get involved too, you can help with HelloFresh's Beyond the Box program, where you give nutritious meals to those experiencing food insecurity with just a couple of clicks.
Now, to be clear, the Beyond the Box program does not come with the Shangela Laquifa Wadley. That is a purchase separate.
Right.
So here's the offer. Go to HelloFresh.com/drag90 and use the code DRAG90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
That's HelloFresh.com/drag90
and
use the promo code
DRAG90.
And you get a total of, you guessed it, $90 off, including free shipping.
Try something new and fresh.
Honey. Now, normally when we do ads, we're encouraged to be a bit more appropriate, but I think we have found the perfect sponsor for our podcast.
Oh my God, are you ready to talk about balls again?
Balls, balls, balls. All I
Balls,
want is
balls,
balls.
balls.
All I want for Christmas is my Christmas balls.
Balls. Let's talk about Manscaped.
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for you or your man's family jewels.
Have you ever been with someone and the tidiness of their dick, ball, and hole hair was what made you lose interest?
Why, yes, of course. We've all been there from time to time. Taking care of yourself and your body means you care about your partner. It's a turn-on to know that someone took the time to prepare.
And the work, getting your leg up on the counter, arching your back to see in all the right places in the mirror, getting some lighting down there if it's dark. It can be a process for some to tame all that hair. And for that kind of work, you need the proper tools and possibly the Lord.
Right, exactly. And that's why this revolutionary company called
Manscaped
has redesigned the electric trimmer and called it the Lawnmower 3.0. Okay. The Lawnmower 3.0 has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology, so this trimmer reduces cuts on your nuts.
And if you love the D as much as we do, why don't you shave some of that hair off of it and get to trimming?
The Lawnmower 3.0 comes inside Manscaped's new
it comes inside.
package. It does. Perfect Package 3.0, which makes for the perfect gift. I know we will be doing some gift giving coming up soon. It's literally everything your man needs to keep trimmed and smelling nice, down there.
Speaking of smelling nice, let's be real. We've all smelled stanky balls before. And that's why I'm thankful for their Crop Preserver and Crop Reviver. These products keep balls from sweating, smelling, and sticking.
And the scent is attractive and will help spice up the mood. They will heighten the mood. Manscaped only uses the best ingredients, so you only have the best experience.
So get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRAG at manscaped.com.
Yes. Did you get your package from Manscaped?
I did. It had tweezers, it had nail clippers, it had a buzzer, it had everything, and it worked great. And it was a cute little travel package, which I immediately put in my travel kit to go nowhere because I don't go anywhere anymore.
Right.
But it's great it was great for the road. It has everything you need. It's wonderful.
Now, the lawnmower is fantastic. It, lights up, so it's like a literal lawnmower. It's fantastic. But my favorite part of the whole package is the satchel that it comes in.
Yeah.
Is like so high quality, and it's like leather and like very like durable and very chic to look at as well.
Yeah.
So good job, Manscaped.
Good job. And if you want to do a good job, you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRAG at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use that code DRAG.
Balls, balls, balls.
Balls.
All I want is balls.
Balls.
It's like a spa day for your balls.
Balls.
One sequence? It's called a sequence. One sequence is a sequence.
So
and
two.
two is sequenced. Is this wrong English?
Wrong English. Love
Which is incorrect English, right?
yes.
Well,
Okay. God bless. You know, drag.
yeah.
Well, remember she dragged the girls for saying paylets.
Oh,
Paillettes?
paillettes.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, Roxy has a love-hate thing with shiny things. She loves them, can't say them.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right.
Don't ask her to say patent leather. Petite leather. This freestyle is a clusterfuck amalgamation of everybody, but one thing cuts through it, which is Roxy saying, "Where my people at? Where my people at?"
Uh-huh.
This was
yet another nugget. We
Mhm.
just keep them coming on this episode. This was fun. I
Walking-
remember just having so much fun doing this. And it was very rapid fire. It was like they just kept playing the track over and over in our earphones,
Mhm.
and we just stepped right in and did some ad libs, and then the next person stepped right in.
like a gangbang.
Exactly. It was really, really fun.
I
We were
love
just
that.
having fun. We were having a good time.
Now, was this the same day as the runway, or did they give you a day, you went home, ruminated, and then came back?
Yeah, we came back the next day.
Which is the perfect time to continue over that Detox and Coco tension.
Well, I think that was the same day. Like, we were getting out of our 80s drag, and it was like, well, no, honey, you've been casting dust all over the place, baby. You've been casting dust.
And
Alyssa-
Coco does not take ownership of the dust that she has previously
she does
aforementioned
not.
casted at
She
all.
does
She's playing sweetheart. But girl,
all I said was thank you. That was nice. All I said was thank you.
which girl? I need the pledge for that because that was dusty as fuck. I
Too
could have
much
written my name
dust.
and all that dust.
Mother dust.
But Detox
Yes.
does this turnaround where she walks back to her station, which was also my station, I think. And you see just this hair flip, this
Mhm.
blonde hair. And then it's funny because later in the lip sync, Coco's wearing the same hair in an auburn.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, so it's total rivalry, like visually, through your ears, through the dust, everything. Ask the dust; it'll tell you.
Mother dust.
Mm-hmm. Was there any more conflama in the dressing?
Mother dust.
Come to Mother Dust.
Come to Mother Dust.
That wasn't her dentist number on the card.
I don't know. This is. I can attest to the fact that I saw the number and it was not a dentist number.
It was not.
I demand justice. I demand to be made whole. The next day, I have a little exchange talking to Detox about all of her work because
She's had work?
Honey, she stays having work.
I wouldn't call it work. It looks like fun to me.
Right, exactly.
They just freestyled on her a little bit.
Detox says I've
A
had
super
my
soaker and a
hips,
dream.
ass, pecs, underneath her eyes, her brow, her six-pack, her cheeks, her lips, her chin and jawline, her shoulders, her muscles. The only thing she hasn't had done are...
Her nose and her ears.
And her knees and her big toe.
Oh, yeah. But honestly, her big toe isn't actually her big toe. It's the toe next to it. That's the big toe. That's
the one that sticks out of the shoe.
That's the one that looks like a rhino upper lip that can come down and curl and then pick up stuff. That's Detox's toe.
It's like Anne Hathaway in the Witches remake.
Boots. Boots.
That good, strong center nail. Yeah.
That one claw that you use to clean out under your other nails. Get that Dorito dust. Now, there is something funny, a moment where my co-hostess said, if I had my way, my upper lip would look like this.
Yeah.
And you're on your way.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how I just sort of have grown into my face a little more.
I think it's because you changed the way you wear your hair.
It is.
And people think that, but I mean,
yeah,
I was in the seats.
And with all these ELF products have like honestly really changed our lives.
Right, definitely.
Just
and
that
as
pore
I get
refining
older,
cream?
I might consider like injectables or
Don't
fillers
do
or
that.
plastic surgery. I might consider it as I get older, but it's just never been my thing.
Yeah, you're gonna want to consult your spiritual leader. Talk to some
definitely.
people.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
Now, Jinx,
Needles terrify me, honestly.
she called me last night. I answered and I was like, baby, are you doing laundry or cocaine or both? You need to figure it out. Because you're going to sniff bleach one day on accident.
God.
Jinx is painting her face. And I don't know if she's wondering if there's a non-equity production of Lion King in town and she's going for a Rafiki. But these Nike swoops on her cheeks, it's a lot. And she explained this. She said what Jinx thinks about this. And and I just don't know. She has eyes.
Well, it's easy to like feel nervous and to just sort of start looking around the room and feeling like I don't do drag right, so I need to start like copying these other girls who like, there was a lot of like strong contouring going on in this era of makeup, and I think she was trying it out and maybe trying out new things, and sometimes they were successful and sometimes they weren't.
I don't think that she needed much contour then because she had like a tiny little face. She had big cheekbones. She kind of looked like Yellow Bastard out of Drag from Sin City to me.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
Nick Stahl played him in Sin City, and like this drag makeup is doing the opposite of what it should to her. For sure.
Right. It sort of ages her. It makes her look kind of, crazy.
But that pathos is further echoed by her story about coming out and her family not accepting her, presumably because it was where she was doing that makeup at first.
No, that's Jade. That's Jade.
Oh, okay, the other Jade girl.
I know you keep confusing Jinx and Jade. It's fine.
Oh,
it happens.
so many white girls, so little time.
Right, exactly.
Welcome to season 5.
We get a little touch of story from Jade, which is usually not a good sign if you're, watching the season for your first time around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she talks about her coming out experience and how she has more love for herself now.
And I don't understand who could not love Jade, because she is like,
she's lovely,
a ball of effervescence, always has like drugs when you're in town and a good time. Yeah. And like, she's so sisterly and she's one of my favorites.
So fierce.
Can we talk about this gown on the runway? Is that one of your favorites?
I adore this RuPaul look. This is a shiny sequenced gown. Mm-hmm. And the hair is top salute of the week. I love it so much. I want it in every color. It's fantastic.
The hair is gorge. The accessorization of the hair with the flowers and then further little like diamante flower pins. Like it's Matthew at his like highest drag fuckery, just like gilding the fucking lily with like gold dust and then some crushed up diamonds and then like pussy juice from Princess Diana. Like everything was just like beautiful and rich on RuPaul this week.
Very lovely.
Deep salute to Zaldi. And the other judges, they don't look as nice, but they're there. I don't
Michelle
love
Visage.
It looks crowded up there, and Michelle's there. And LaToya Jackson can't handle a softball joke with a T-ball. She can't hit back to RuPaul at all. It's almost worse than when someone hits back like not at all, because then it could be like funny, like she didn't understand. She just fucks it up. She's not funny. She's not a
Yeah.
good judge. Why is she there to make RuPaul look funnier? Because it's working.
And
I don't
this
get
is her
it.
third time returning to the judging panel.
And she's
so-
never been in a girl group. Like, I don't understand. She was in, like, one of the biggest recording families of all time, and the bitch couldn't get a hit. She was nominated for a Grammy once.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, but, like, so were most of the PEG girls.
Well, the Pointer Sisters are there, and I
They're sickening.
love the Pointer Sisters so much.
Have you ever done a Pointer Sisters number?
You know, I must have, because
I have.
one of the what did you do? I'm so excited with a bag of Coke.
No.
And then it
I-
speeds up.
Jesse Spano, natural hat. No, actually, the song that I did, we used the Fist, which was in our newest bonus footage on Patreon, where we play Fist with the basketballs.
Slow hand
Exactly. Slow hand.
as a fisting number.
Uh-huh.
How far did you get it in? Did you lose it in there?
You know we have a ball. No, we didn't. No. And I did a faux.
Be careful.
I did a faux fist number. It was not an actual fist because Mickey's would not let me.
Oh, okay. So
And
you
I-
just lifted up the skirt and, you know.
No, I had the fist in my jacket, and then like I think I spit on it and it hit most of the audience members that tipped me with it. Just messy Mickey's drag, because I hated Mickey's. They would never
I just
like
saw messy Mickey's drag.
messy Mickey's drag. Yeah, they have one of the worst sound systems in Los Angeles. So that was when I decided I had to start lip syncing at Mickey's. It is. It's terrible.
Wow. I wonder if there's video of that. I mean, there must be, right?
Probably.
I want a man with a
With the
slow
slow
hand.
I want a man.
The category for this runway is favorite body part. Okay. Body parts. Body parts. Shout out to Courtney
Courtney
Act.
Act.
Now, if you
Deep
did
for
a
the
favorite
pod.
body part, what would you show?
If I did a favorite body part, I would probably show my heart. No, I'm kidding. I think I would show. I like my
Holiday
legs.
heart. Your legs with a flash of ass. That's what I think you do.
I like my thighs a lot. So maybe a boot with like a thigh. Or like that fur coat that I have that's like fur, but then it's only clear like near my legs or something.
Oh, that's fun.
I don't know. Coco is actually showing off her heart, and it's not a holiday heart. This is kind of like the cousin skeleton version of
It is.
of the phoenix that got gutted and then crystallized after being set on fire.
Yes, it's the Pokemon evolution of that outfit. I mean, every girl's got that outfit.
This is the summer version of
Yeah.
that winter version for sure.
Yeah. I think Coco looks cool. I don't know that it is screaming that it's the heart that we're getting, but when she
Yeah.
explains it, it's
I
clear.
feel like the heart should be engorged or something,
right.
or like she should do a bunch of coke and then the heart should get bigger.
We do love an engorged organ.
We love an engorged organ.
Next up is Alyssa in a caftan, and the judges remarked that this is how you wear a caftan.
Yeah, and they name drop Honey just to further put salt in that wound. But Alyssa
Which
looks great. I
a
love the
little
shoe.
rude. She does
It-
look fantastic.
It is
really
rude, but-
just glowing.
We love a reference to the show, especially when Michelle's doing it. ABC.
Yeah.
Jade is doing this rainbow bright full of hair pieces, and she always does her promo pose at the top of the runway where it's like kind of the reverse sit within that
the arm over the thing.
and then
Yes.
she does it again in the lip sync. I'm wondering if she still does it. I haven't seen it in a while, but
I like it. It's good to have a signature move.
oh yeah, it shows like, you know, the body and the things. But her body part that she's showing off is her arms, because she's never lifts over anything over 5 pounds.
That's so funny. And she does have great arms.
Mhm.
The outfit, I feel like it's kind of a kiss of death to wear hair tracks on an outfit on Drag Race. I feel like it rarely goes well.
Other than that whole hairball challenge that Raja won.
Right. But
Yeah.
that wasn't like the tracks dangling. That was like structure. The tracks dangling, I don't know.
Oh yeah, what did she use for structure?
Tulle fabric.
I cut the lace off of lace fronts and I made it into a corset and I mashed hair onto it. That's what I did.
Ivy mashed her face up onto some pictures for her dress. And
She said face.
I get face. Beauty face. You can't take.
Watch my body go
No
insane.
She looks great. It's fine. I don't have any notes on it.
It's clever, it's inventive, and she's saying, honey, my favorite body part is my face, and here it is printed all over this paper dress that I've constructed myself. It's sickening. It's fun.
But, like, really, like, who puts their face all over something and then walks out there, like...
My boat is pretty.
Moving on, Jinx.
Sickening, more like absolutely disgusting.
Jinx is giving this old Hollywood and serving an over it attitude, according to the lineup. I'm not sure what her body part is. It's certainly not that wig, which is a banged wig, which she then swooped those fried synthetic bangs to one side with a black bobby pin. And you later see it in Untucked how ugly it is up close.
Oh my God.
Michelle is confused by the look, but...
The Michelle cutaway made me laugh out loud because it's just Michelle looking like really
confused and perturbed.
Because Jinx is trying to do this character that's like this rich, opulent woman who like, I don't give a shit. And Michelle's like, what, Gorge? What are you doing?
It's like the fabric. I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be wrinkled or not. But based on the wig, I was just like, I don't even know if she's got her eyes open from the mini challenge yet.
What body part was she showing off?
Maybe her voice?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Your voice.
Cheekbones?
If I was her, I would have shown off my gums, taken out my teeth. Look at all the gum.
She didn't do all that. Roxy this is a deep salute. She comes out in a little
The category is swimwear.
She tears it away and she says, hi, bitch. How's it going?
And that capelet doesn't touch the
sickening.
floor, and she does the swing around thing on the hand that Erica did at Continental when she did
wow.
When she did Glamorous Life. Where you take off the cover up and then you swirl it around your hair and it kind of becomes like a floral rose or like a Lumiere candelabra bullshit thing. It's a great way to deal with a cover up and get it out of the way without it having touched the ground. And that cover up did not touch the ground.
You know, every
Drag
now
excellence.
and then pretty much every season there's a queen who just is giving drag perfection in like a very like pageant kind of way, but who also can play the game really well. Like someone like Kennedy Davenport comes to mind, or like Akira, like someone who like lives in that pageant world but still does fucking drag race shit really well.
Trinity.
Yes. Roxy is definitely this person. This is like drag, just like it's sexy, it's fierce. I love it.
And she made it. And she made it.
She made it like that day, which she did with all of her looks, which is very impressive.
Yeah. Now, impressive is a word that I could definitely use with this, but I've been working.
My look?
Yeah, I've been working on telling the truth more.
What do you have to say about my look?
Well, I want to know who you borrowed those earrings from, bitch, because they're obviously not yours.
I borrowed them from my friend Cherry Bomb.
Oh, I love her.
I love her too.
She's the one with the tattoo between her titties, right?
Deep friend of yes.
Hey, Cherry.
Deep friend of the pod, Cherry Bomb. Now, Miles De Niro, who is our friend
Heidi
from
Gloom.
New York. Yes, Heidi Gloom. She made this dress for me because we had this
Was
fabric.
she mad at you, or?
Oh my God. We worked really hard on this, and it was kind of a pain in the ass because that fabric doesn't have any stretch to it.
Ugh.
And so it was kind of like the seams were kind of crooked and like it was puckering. The Santino read me for filth. He said it didn't fit. It wasn't constructed well. LaToya said I looked like a sad bridesmaid. They did not like this dress. I love this dress, and I felt so pretty in it. I wonder if I still have it. I must still have it somewhere.
And this dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a 1B?
Oh, I think it's a 1. I think it's a 0. Yeah, I'm wearing black hair and lower lashes. Come on, I'm showing variety, toots.
Yeah, the
And I'm
lower lash was, I think, why they really wanted to give it to you. Because anytime they see a girl in a lower lash who doesn't normally wear one, they're like, let's make the bitch cry. They did the same thing to me the only time I had a lower lash on my whole season.
You're gonna ruin that lower lash, Tootsarella.
Detox ruined the runway for everybody else because she wore that iconic patent dress. I think it's a crocodile with a backslash.
Yes, it laces up the back, and her whole ass is hanging out of it, and you can get a peep.
She wore this hair in Chow Down, I think. It's great hair on her. She looks great in a red. And she's eating it. She's eating it, and I hope that she's careful not to slip in the urine because she's peeing all over the runway.
She did. Yeah. And she does. Very, very lovely.
Now, this premiere of Can I Get an Amen will be right after this break. We're going to talk about it.
Yeah. While we're on this break, why don't you buy Can I Get an Amen on iTunes?
You guys get checks for that?
No.
Stream it.
Hey, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we're from Teen Creeps.
And I'm Alaska.
I'm Willam, and we from Race Chaser.
And we're here for some real talk, okay? Well, we want to sit down and have some real talk. So
Sit down.
We want to talk to you about wireless plans.
I hope your seat is comfortable for your little tush because breaking up with your old wireless provider just got a whole lot easier thanks to Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile is introducing their unlimited data plan for just $30 a month. Let that sink in. An unlimited plan for $30. How much is your soon-to-be ex-wireless provider charging you?
For people that hate their phone bill and are ready to cut ties with Big Wireless, Mint Mobile offers their premium unlimited plan for just $30 a month.
By going online only and eliminating the traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings on to you.
So what does that mean for you? We'll tell you. All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts.
And if you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee.
Break up with Big Wireless and switch to Mint Mobile's premium unlimited data plan for $30 a month.
To get your new unlimited wireless plan for just $30 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/drag.
That's mintmobile.com/drag.
Have you ever said to yourself, Self, I love the fact that I've had the same few pairs of sheets since just after college, and I never liked them then, but I just keep washing them every week or two and putting them back on the bed like it's totally normal, you know?
No. Well, stop it.
Shake
Brooklinen.
that Michelle Visage nail at me.
Exactly. Brooklinen can make that voice in your head and the bad sheets on your bed go away. Let me upgrade. Get some new sheets.
That's right. We want to tell you about a new sponsor of the show, Brooklinen. So, Brooklinen was started by Rich and Vicky, who also tried to find beautiful home essentials that didn't cost an arm and a leg. And when they couldn't, they founded Brooklinen as the first direct-to-consumer bedding company.
That's right. Brooklinen has a variety of sheets, colors, patterns, and materials to fit your needs and tastes, and they have over 50,000 five-star reviews and counting.
That's right. So they are also so confident in their product that all their bedding comes with a lifetime warranty.
And Brooklinen is so much more than sheets. They've got comforters, pillows, towels, even loungewear, and more. You wanted a bundle? Well, you can buy the sheets, bedding, and pillows all at once and save even more.
Yes. Now, I was really excited when Brooklinen came on board as a sponsor because I listen to this podcast sometimes, and it's called I think it's called How I Made This. Mm-hmm. And it's like they talk to the founders of different companies. And one of the ones was Brooklinen. This was a while ago, but I was like, I need to try these sheets because they sort of just, they like did comparison shopping and like looked around and like actually looked at what thread count means. And they found out that like just because it's the highest thread count and costs the most money, that doesn't mean it's like the most comfortable or the best sheets. So they really did their research to like find amazing sheets, and then they took it direct to consumers and cut out the middle people so that the price is like really good. So like these sheets are really, really nice. I love the patterns and the colors, and I love sleeping with them.
Sleeping is great. So if you go to brooklinen.com and use the code DRAG, you can get 10% off your first order and free shipping.
That's 10%. I love that. That's BROOKLINEN.com and enter the promo code DRAG for 10% off your first order plus free shipping.
That's brooklinenheights.com. I'm kidding. It's brooklinen.com and use promo code DRAG at checkout.
She came from Seattle with a dress and a dream.
The sleeper fan favorite and champion of season 5, Jinx Monsoon.
Here to take us on a journey with her opinions, memories, and thoughts on season 5.
Let's find out what
Jinx thinks.
I'll just tell you, the cheek contour during Can I Get an Amen? That is what caused me to then change my makeup. Because in previous challenges, you know how they show you your challenge results, they show you the videos you create or whatever on the runway. So in the previous challenges, like the kids show challenge, I was wearing a completely different beat from my normal face, The Can I Get an Amen challenge, I was so determined to show Michelle
Glamour.
that I could do glamour, that I had fully I think I contoured jowls onto my face that day too by accident, like by somehow contouring my chin in a way that it just like cut into my face and gave me jowls. And I know I went extra hard that day with the chink contour, but that was me trying my very, very best to show her glamour. And then we watched it on the runway, and I saw for the first time what my contour was reading like under HD camera. And even Roxy said, I see you in the workroom, and you don't look that crazy. That's HD camera plus the way you do your makeup together making you look that crazy. And it was literally the next episode. My makeup is completely different because I was just finally made aware of what I actually looked like.
Can we do it together? Can I get an amen?
Can I get an amen? Ho, 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 ho. Where my people at? Where my people at? I am sick of these girls with their gimmicks getting by.
That was a whole note, bitch. You held that note. How long was that note? 16 beats?
Just love yourself. If you can't get a gig, go out and buy a lace front wig.
Wait, but didn't Ivy win that challenge?
Wait a second. If you can't get a gig, how are you affording a lace front wig? Their lyrics don't make sense, you guys.
Well, you know what? Lucian might have been a little convoluted with his lyrics at that point. Who knows?
Those were the lyrics we wrote, bitch.
Oh, well, were you touching the positivity crystal at the time?
My favorite is Coco, so pressed and plucked, trying to commit to her lyrics. So I went to a friendly bar. This one's different.
Thanks, Detox. What? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, Ivy did win that challenge, and it was deserved. It was absolutely deserved. But I will say, they told me on the runway, it came down to me and Ivy. They're like, RuPaul said something to the effect of, Jinx, you sang wonderfully in the challenge, but your runway is always questionable. Ivy, you sang wonderfully in the challenge, and you look gorgeous. Ivy, you're the winner.
Right. It was that.
So a misdirect. No.
Well, The judges have some choice words for us. Michelle thinks Coco got lost in the musical performance, and the judges don't know how they feel about Coco's runway look.
I have a question for you. After you saw the premiere of Can I Get an Amen, who did you think was going to be in the bottom two? And because you obviously looked worried, but were you more worried about your performance once you saw it in the glasses, or were you more worried about your critique?
Listen, I liked my performance. I thought I did a good job. So, like, okay. I didn't think it would be justifiable if I was in the bottom. I thought Coco and Jade were, I mean, they got overshadowed completely. Coco got in her own way, and Jade just wasn't delivering on the level as everyone else,
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to make a big choice and for people not to like it, but it's another thing to be forgettable.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Pointer Sisters say that Jade was forgettable. Literally,
right.
They don't even remember her. Michelle's confused with her runway look. And Alyssa has the same bad singing notes, but she was funny and committed, and her runway is excellent this week.
Yeah. So. And, Ivy gets 10s across the board. Michelle reads Jinx's makeup. Roxy, they say, you know what? You need to cool it with this click bullshit. And we get that moment of, no! You need to look out for yourself.
I mean, just because girls' groups didn't work out for Michelle doesn't mean that they don't work out for other people.
Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
The Roxy detox moment where they grab hands when one of them is getting red a little bit for support.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like they take a nice moment and they make it shitty, which is something which is something all reality shows do. They see a weakness and then they're like, let's exploit that, and that's what they're doing. Michelle tells Detox that she relies on crutches, like the mouth, and
don't overdo it with the mouth jaw movement. Which I don't think Detox has ever overdone it. I think she puts just the right amount in.
I understand Michelle's position of having to be, the Simon Cowell, the bitch.
She does. That's her job, yeah.
And it's usually great because it's funny, but when it's not funny, you just think, wow, what a bitch. Because most of these girls are my friends, and Michelle and I aren't that close. So I think that Alaska, your thing with LaToya, I'd love to hear more about how that went when she said, "How do you tuck your junk?" You were cordial back, weren't you?
I feel like the "How do you tuck your junk" exchange was the beginning of the LaToya interaction. So yes, I was very cordial. And then she said I looked like a sad bridesmaid, and if I was a bridesmaid in the wedding, she wouldn't want to go to the wedding.
She went there. She really went there.
She did. And then, I mean, it was just literally the worst. It was like RuPaul saying, yeah, Sharon was really great. Why aren't you? And
Sharon had heart. Saying that, it's
oh my God.
What a shitty thing to say to a person. You have no heart. It was
gutted. It was really, really gutted. I mean, I kind of
no crystallization.
Understand, I guess. The sunglasses thing, I didn't understand that critique because
that's what singers wear in recording booths. They wear sunglasses. They like it dark. Christina Aguilera lights candles, sunglasses, all that. People do it.
And
it was
when I think of We Are the World, I guess I remembered it as a lot of people were wearing sunglasses. I re-looked it up just to see if I was right. A few people are wearing sunglasses, but Michael Jackson is wearing sunglasses, and it's his song.
He was front and center. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in charge of it. So it wasn't valid to say that you're doing a We Are the World challenge and wearing sunglasses is completely off base, because I was doing it as a reference to the 80s thing, which probably a lot of these queens had never fucking seen, but I had. So I thought that was a little wacko, but I don't
wacko jacko.
have a heart.
I mean, much like Michael, it was before he had all that work too.
Oh my God.
Now, It's really sad to see. It's sad to see you being put through it like this because like you didn't deserve it at all, and you were just the last in the line, I think. And they had just talked about a clique which you were in, and they went in for the kill with you.
And then once we're off the stage, they show LaToya saying, "You know what? This Alaska character, she's just given all she has. I think it's done. I think she's done."
Wow.
And this is why LaToya Jackson remains a deep enemy of the pod. And LaToya, if your people are listening, you are welcome to come on the podcast at any time. We would love to have you, and we'd love to hear your defense of these remarks.
And the wigs that you have worn on the show, which I can't find a hint of scalp. With a pitchfork and a fucking headlamp. I could never. There is no scalp. It's not even a monofilament. It's not a skin weft. No. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to pass that off as, but I'm mad about it.
I'm not sure, but it's crispy. It's crispy and flagrant. But if you would like to be an enemy of the pod officially, you can go to mybestjudymerch.com and you can explore the Race Chaser necklace collection. I'm wearing the Race Chaser necklace right at this time. We have one that says Race Chaser, friend of the pod, or if you want to be LaToya about it, enemy of the pod. Check that out at mybestjudymerch.com.
The winner of this challenge is Ivy Winters, and I did check in with the doll, and she did receive her luggage fit for a queen on the go.
Oh, good.
From the Flight 1 package people.
That's a useful prize.
Honestly,
I will say that.
I mean, but all they showed was 3 little zippered pouches. They better give him the bitch a suitcase, too.
I hope so.
So the safe girls, thankfully, are Alyssa, Alaska, Detox, Jinx, and Roxy.
Yes.
So y'all get to hit it in the back, and Jade and Coco are given the task of performing a song in front of the song's artists, which is always one of those things where it adds more pressure. I'm not sure that both of these Pointer Sisters were on the track of I'm So Excited because I know they had some lineup changes, but I know the one with the short hair was for sure.
Okay. And this is a fantastic song. I think
all the Pointer Sisters songs are. I mean, they've used Pointer Sisters at least 3 or 4 times. They used it with Shay and Alyssa for Neutron Dance. They used it for I'm So Excited. I feel like they've done Jump with a jump rope.
Yeah.
Didn't they do Jump?
Yeah,
so that's
I think
that's
possible.
At least 3 right there. Yet LaToya's been there 3 times, and have they ever used a LaToya song? God, I hope
might
not.
have. I think they did. Unfortunately, but I love this song. The Pointer Sisters. When I first moved to LA, one of the first CDs that I got when I moved there was a Pointer Sisters CD that I fucking wore out by listening to constantly. I worship the Pointer Sisters.
Same.
And this lip sync was really, really fun. I thought Coco and Jade both did a great job.
They're both high energy girls. They like to throw in a kick. Lots of movement. They know how to fill a stage. This is what these girls do. Like 6 nights a week.
I think Jade, you can't stand a chance when you're lip syncing against Coco Montrese. Like, you just can't. So,
Coco
but
danced this song at homecoming, you know?
Right. But Jade, I thought, did a really serviceable job, but Coco Montrese just fucking burned it. Like, any of that doubt or, like, mental conflama, once the music fucking starts playing and she's like, oh, I get to perform and be a drag queen now, all of that goes out the window, and she just, like, eviscerates it.
Girl,
She's
Coco
so fun to
did
watch.
this on purpose. I'm telling you. Coco self-produced.
Really?
All the songs that Coco wanted to perform are these high energy songs where she knew she could kill it, and she did. Coco did badly on purpose, I bet, in this challenge, honestly, because they said the lip sync song was Pointer Sisters. She's like, oh, I got this, track number 2. And they're like, no, you don't need to turn in your music. We have the song already. And she said, I said what I said, track number 2.
Well, if you want, you can tune into Willam's girl group, the Pointed Sisters.
Damn, you're stupid. Speaking of Your Tone is Pointed, Untucked this week gives a bevy of things: emotions, cries of unprofessionalism.
This is a tearjerker episode.
Yeah.
I don't know about this one. This is weird. It's like watching home movies of myself, except it's only the parts that are like really sad and horrible and emotional. I'm just crying, and the Color Evolution makeup reacts with tears and turns into like white cream. So it's like literally, I'm crying white tears like fucking Bishop from fucking Alien.
Wait, the Color Evolution makeup? What did you say?
Color Evolution.
Color Evolution. I was like, Lucian did your makeup?
I wish.
I was like, what was she smoking?
Girl. I wish, girl.
Damn. My favorite part about Untucked was Coco. Was actually the Alyssa message with her dad, because that was really nice to see. Did you know if your family was contacted for any messages while you were away?
I don't know. They don't really. I mean, Sharon was, and I got the Sharon message, and I think that was it for me. They weren't gonna reach out to my family as well, but that was really, really touching to see, because Alyssa even says like, it's not gonna be my dad. It's not gonna be him. So she was really surprised, and it was really touching. We were all just fucking weeping in Untucked. So if you want to watch a bunch of drag queens cry, you should watch this episode of Untucked.
I thought it was gonna be Dee's dad, because he was ill when the filming was happening. But it was nice to see Alyssa's dad accepting her and everything, despite how rotted she is. I'm kidding. She's wonderful. I said, you didn't say JK, Kimura.
You know I love you. You know I respect you. You don't love me.
Me.
Do I look upset to you?
I don't want to take this anymore.
Well, that about wraps it up, Gorge.
Yeah, I mean,
we thank you so very much for joining us.
Did we say that Jade went home?
They know.
Okay.
Do they know?
Do they know? Jade went home.
Do they know Jade went home this week?
Coco Montrese kicked her ass right to the curb. Made her season 5 blurb. Do you know? Thank you so much for joining us this week on Shut up! How dare you could say okay,
Jade
like
went
we're
home
done.
this week.
We're drag queens, and we will drag queen about until we are done.
That's
I'm done
Diana
now.
Ross. How
Dare you? That was Tracy from Mahogany. How dare you? 1975.
The love theme from
The
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
The men love it. The women love it. The gender non-binary people love it.
They all love it. Thank you so much for joining us on What You All Love, Race Chaser Classic this week. I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
And we'd love for you to write a review of our podcast, as long as you mean it, on the podcast app. And don't forget to subscribe. Take a moment to leave us a rating, too. And I'm going to throw this in. I'm shadow banned on YouTube, and I want to get my subscribers to 1 million. So go to my YouTube channel and please subscribe to that, too. There's a great 2-hour video of the dolls, Bob, Naomi, me,
playing games.
Derek, Jan, playing games. Oh, wait, no. That's a different lineup. Well, a lot of drag queens you love are playing a game, and it's 2 hours. And if you need to pick me up, it made my soul better when I was feeling shitty this weekend when I watched it.
Good. Yeah, it is really good. And definitely subscribe to your YouTube channel, because there's a lot of amazing content. And I'm
That's
a
hot goss.
subscriber.
Yours is
I'm
great,
a
too.
subscriber. Well, thank you very much. You can also follow the dolls at Willam at the Only Alaska 5000, and the Race Chaser account is at Race Chaser Pod.
We have bonus content. I didn't hear a Jade laugh on this episode, by the way.
Well, she went home.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't be laughing about that. Bonus content's available now at patreon.com/Willam, and it's pay to play, so just choose whatever video you like, give us like 99 cents, and leave the coins on the dresser and hit the
door.
You can search for Race Chaser content by searching the hashtag Race Chaser, and the Fist Challenge is up now for you to watch. And ooh, we throw it deep in the hole.
I really enjoyed filming this episode, and it's very fun to watch. And a fun fact, I'm wearing all 3 pairs of the Chromatica underwear from the Lady Gaga store.
Yeah, and honestly, any chance to watch you play a game is a chance to watch you cheat, which you really shine at. And if you want to weigh in on all the cheatings that have been going on, you can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
I don't know. I mean, then how do I fucking never win any of the challenges that we do? So I cheat in order to never win?
I didn't say you were good at it.
That's
maybe
really,
some follow through. I don't know.
Well, that could be said for my basketball skills. I do need to follow through better. Wear a mask out there, wash your hands, socially distance yourself, and respect each other out there in the world. And thanks, Willam.
Leave meeting.
Thanks, Willam. No, I'm fine. No, I'm totally fine.
Oh, did you say something?
All I said was thank you.
Oh, because you seem like you're a little dusty.
No, I was being nice. I was having good manners. All I said was thank you. Thanks, Willam.
Oh, okay. Coco want to act like she's a sweetheart.
I lost all hope today.
Can you put the earphone on the other ear, please?
Do you guys want to sing the song?
I don't know.
All your dreams in front of you, just don't sashay, no misbehaving. Don't let the weight of the world flatten your weave. Just tease it out, turn Adam to Eve. When life is getting you down, put on a shiny sequins gown. If you can get a gig, put on a shiny lace front wig. Just tuck your junk and hit that fucking runway. Yes, I said the F word. It'll get better someday. Hey.
I got the key change.
You did, and I thank you for that.
If there's anything a drag queen can usually provide, it's a key.
Thank you.
And then a change to what's on it.
Let's
go. Let's do all of season 7 right now.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Actually, they only listen to us. They don't see us.
Well,
leave meeting.
Race Chaser.
Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Viacom, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck.